Hello everyone, my name is Zen, and welcome to day 2 of making intruder maps in Unity. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I am creating this series to learn how to create maps inside of the Unity game engine, and I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a complete and total noob, and I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go. If you'd like to visit the rest of the channel, I have a lot of variety gaming on there. At any rate, let's get into it. So last episode, what we did was we built this little house, which is more like a barn. And you'll see that I removed the wall here. I was trying to experiment a little bit with Pro Builder, and after I recorded the episode, because I was a little frustrated and I kind of wanted to solve that problem. And so I ended up doing a lot of research today. It's the second day after the first episode, and I've been doing some research, and I've been talking to the community, and the community has been very helpful inside the Discord server. So I just want to say thank you to them. I have learned a lot just from talking to them, but also just from doing some research as well. So I've learned what the problem is Pro Builder. And now Pro Builder actually is a pretty useful tool, and it can be used to like do gray boxing, which is what we're trying to do right here. However, there are some other tools and the other two names of the tools I discovered are called Realtime CSG, which is what we'll be importing here later in the video. Excuse me, and Saber CSG, which comes preloaded with Intruder map making. So if you are getting started, you're going to have Saber CSG already loaded into Unity when you import the Intruder map making project. So I haven't played around with it. I haven't played around with Saber at all. However, I was doing some research on what is the best tool to use. And I'll show you here. This is the article I was able to find. So Saber CSG versus Realtime CSG. And I was trying to figure out what's the difference between these two and Pro Builder. And after going through this article and doing a little bit more research, it seems like the biggest difference between the two is that Real-Time CSG makes it much faster to create game objects and what would we call this? Meshes. I think these are called meshes or brushes. I don't know the terminology yet. I'm still learning. And where Saber CSG is just a little bit slower. Both of them seem to run into problems where there's artifacting or issues, and you have to rebuild the meshes. I don't know what that means. I don't know how that works. I don't know how to do that. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And I don't even know what to even look for, what artifacts even are. There's so much terminology that I have absolutely no idea what the heck I'm doing. So we're kind of learning as we go. I was also curious, like, what are prefabs? Because I keep seeing the word prefab all the time. So I had to Google prefab definition. And so a prefab is short for prefabricated, meaning made beforehand. It describes a structure, object, or component built in a factory or offsite location, then shipped to the final location for quick assembly. Okay, so prefabs, cool. We just learned about prefabs. So that's basically where we're at right now. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing Realtime CSG from the Unity Asset Store. So I didn't know that Unity Asset Store, how it worked, but apparently it links pretty quickly to your Unity launcher. So I clicked add to my assets when I had Unity launched and when I was in my project folder. So when I was in so not here, I booted this up and then went into the project. This is the project. And when I was in the project, then I went to the asset store, clicked add to my assets, and then I got the prompt for this little package manager. Okay, so I have no idea how to use this thing. I think we just got to hit download, as far as I'm aware, and that should probably solve the problem. Okay, we've downloaded it. Great. Now I think we get import. Yeah, let's import that. Okay, Unity import package. Okay, I think this is it. And we get import. So now I need to learn how to use real-time CSG, and I have absolutely no idea how to do that. Okay. I have been falling down the game dev rabbit hole. Now, I'm not like a developer by any means, and oh, baby, what did we just unlock? Okay, I don't know what this does, but it's cool. Okay, can I still move? Okay, I can still move the way I was before. It doesn't change anything as far as I can tell. Looks like we can add cylinders, spheres, linear stairs. That sounds useful. And a free draw. Use this to draw a 2D shape and extrude it optionally with curves by double clicking on edges. Okay, so we got a lot to learn with the CSG editor. That's probably what we'll be kind of working on today. The reason why we want to use the real-time CSG editor is for grid snapping. That was basically the big problem we were having in the last episode. Trying to understand how to do grid snapping. So the reason why I want to do grid snapping is because then I can just like quickly snap walls to doors, and then I don't need to worry about there being a seam. Like you can see the seams we have here, which look pretty bad. I don't want there to be any seams. I want it to be smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. And that's going to be the tricky part to do. So, but with the grid snapping, we should be able to accomplish that as far as I'm aware. Okay, so this box, how do I select it? Oh, hold on. Let's go over to this box here. So real-time CSG, there is a menu system up here. And there is this menu system down here. Don't know how either of these works. And there's now this system down here. And I don't know if how this works with the toggle grid snapping. I'm not sure. I think today we should talk about our goals for today, and let's get those out here. So these are our goals from yesterday. So what did we do? We've built the floor, set intruder guard spawn, test map, created lighting. Great. These are all completed. We should move the completed section to down below. That would make more logical sense. Okay, so things to learn today. Real-time CSG. Now, that article did say that it's a good idea to experiment with both real-time SSG and Saber CSG to see which one you like better. I just have a feeling that we're probably just going to end up liking real-time CSG, so I'm just going to bother learning that one. Maybe down the road, I'll play around with Saber, but right now, I just kind of want to keep things as simple as possible, keep the scope small, so we can actually get stuff working and going. Okay, I'm going to build a zoo down here. The zoo is basically a place that lays out all of the assets that you have at your disposal to use in your map world, and it kind of gives you a measuring system. So asset library, just put that in brackets there. Okay. Real-time CSG, basic understanding. Okay. Grid snapping is really what we need to learn here. That's the most important thing. Okay, so our goal, build a small house, make windows, add door, add roof. Okay, so let's break this down. First goal of the day is to learn grid snapping with real-time CSG. That's what our goal or objective is today. Depending how fast we learn that, we're going to second rebuild the floor, walls, rebuild house, floor, walls, and roof. And then 3, we're going to work on adding door, 4, add windows. Okay, that's our project for today, and we can get rid of this other jazz. Observe shadows working properly. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. That's our goal. These 4 things are objectives today. Rebuild the house with, I should specify, with grid snapping. This is what we're doing today. These are the things we need to learn. So we got these down here for later. We have our completed section. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, so now I'm not sure how to select this. If I select this, okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. Whoa, what did I just do? Okay, that's unusual. Okay. Oh, I can draw here. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, I guess we're learning real-time CSG right now. That's cool. Sick. Okay, that makes it actually really easy. I don't want that though. Backspace key works. Fantastic. All right, so I wonder, because we didn't recreate this stuff with real-time CSG, if we can actually use real-time CSG to remove and delete it. I don't know. So that's kind of a problem. We need to figure out how to delete this stuff. If let's see, tools, Pro Builder. We don't need Pro Builder anymore. We could possibly uninstall Pro Builder. I have no idea how to do that. See, we have Sabre CSG already pre-installed here. Okay, so first things first, we want to delete this cube, and I don't know how to do that. Go with edit mode. Oh, okay, edit mode works. Can I just delete this? Perfect. Okay, we've deleted the cube. Success. Massive success. Confetti fireworks. Okay, so now what we need to do is figure out how to remake this house. Now, one person did point out in the comments section, I didn't grab the name. I should try to find the name, because I want to give credit where credit is due. Someone pointed out that the triangle that we made in the previous episode, since we did it with a C# script, it's not a great idea to do that. And the reason why is because when you want to add a texture later onto that triangle, what will happen is that that generated triangle script is going to stretch the texture and make it look super wonky, and going to be very difficult to actually use a texture on that piece. And that was I want to give credit. That's to Black Zizo. That's with an XI and an XO. I don't know if I said your name right, but thank you, Black Zizo, for that tip. You literally just saved our buns from I don't know how many hours of work of trying to figure out why the heck our textures were not working on the triangle that we created earlier. Okay, so that means what we can do is we don't really need this triangle prism script anymore. So we're gonna get rid of this guy. We're gonna delete it. Get rid of both triangle prisms here. Delete those. Okay, we're going to remake this whole house. We're going to remake the whole thing with CSG, and reset down the spawn points too. So we can pretty much just delete this whole scene right now. But we're going to do this one step at a time. Can I hit the delete key? Oh, delete key works. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, now this guy, can I delete him? Yes, I can. Can I delete you? Yes, I can. Let's delete the door. Done. Delete that. Okay, great. All right, so we deleted everything. First step done. Awesome. So it looks like real-time CSG, and I haven't even looked at a video tutorial for this yet. We're just kind of freeballing this. Looks like this is the menu. You can also edit surfaces. Okay, let's just read the text. Usually that's a good description. Surfaces mode. In this mode, you can modify the texturing and everything else related to brush surfaces. Okay, great. So I think when we start drawing, that's what a brush is called, if I'm not mistaken. Clip mode. In this mode, you can split or clip brushes. Okay, cool. Edit mode. In this mode, you can edit the shapes of brushes. Very cool. Generate mode. In this mode, you can create brushes using several generators. Very cool. Place mode. In this mode, you can place, rotate, and scale brushes. Okay, cool. So it looks like the first thing we need to do is generate. Now, I think things are going to snap here. So we want a pretty big enough floor. We're going to go from here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. All right. Now, we want to draw a little bit bigger than that. How do we undo? I want to do from here. Oh, that makes it so much easier to draw. Look at that. It goes right on the grid. Okay. Okay, I think we have our floor. Nice. Look, we got a floor. Look how fast it was to make that. That's huge. Okay. We are already... Yeah, you shift to get around. Now, I think I drew this wrong. So let's, well, okay, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I can just make another shape like that. That's so cool. Okay, not what I want to do though. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this one. We got to select it, place mode. There we go. Okay, generate. I have a hard time actually seeing the spot here that we need to generate this with. I think Is that correct? No. Is that 4x4? I think that's 4x4. 40 meters by 40 meters. I think we did it. I think we did it. All right. And then we just got to go up by 1. And bingo. Bingo was his name out. Okay, we got it. Man, look at this. We're already getting somewhere. Way farther than we were before. Now this camera scene, hold on. I don't know what this does. Oh, is this what like clips your your thumbnail? Is that what this is for? If someone knows what this camera is for, I appreciate any information. I can always just Google it, but yeah, look, oh, that's so cool. You can see the light move in and out. That's sick. Okay. I'm just going to put this camera like just right here. I don't know if it's important for it to be there or not, but we're just going to leave it there for now. Okay, so we want to add our spawns again. Now, we did get rid of those prism triangles. We don't need this. I'm going to delete this. We don't need this anymore. That's that prism we created with ChatGPT. Get that ChatGPT out of here. All right, no more ChatGPT. We're probably going to be using it later. Sorry, ChatGPT. Okay, didn't mean to insult you. We appreciate your help. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to start making our house barn. That's right, house barn. All right, so now I wish I could see the grid here, and I think there is a way to actually see the grid on top of another object. I just don't recall how to do that. Unfortunately, that's a little awkward. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, we can see the mini grid. Now, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I want to kind of Google that because I think that's a really useful tool. So I'm going to do a little pause here to go check out a video tutorial on how to operate CSG a little better, and then we're going to come back and start building this house. Okay, so I did some research and I really wasn't able to find a solution to my problem. What I was trying to do here is this grid that is really easy to see. I want to be able to see it on top of this brush here, but I can see like this tiny little grid, but I can't see the big one, and that's kind of problematic because I want to be able to put the house just right dead center in the middle. So unfortunately, that is not the case. But what I could do to actually make this work is we can generate a shape here. We'll make a house and just kind of put that house on top of here. So I will do that instead. So we'll just generate the floor first. We'll go up 1, and then we can place this. If we bring it up, this should resolve our issue, and probably is a little bit of an easier way to do this rather than doing it the hard way, which I was doing earlier. So to position it, we're going to put it at 0, 0 for X and Z. And there we go. We now have our floor. So that works. And this gives us an opportunity to actually learn how to use our Biamper steps for later. So we can do that. Okay, so that's great. I'm not sure how to use textures, but this would be a good time to learn how to do that. Select all brush surfaces. Oops, that was a mistake. What did I just do? No, okay. If I add UV justify wall, ooh, floor. Does that work? How do I use this? I don't know. I just dragged floor on there. Okay, we have a floor. Oh, cool. Okay, sweet. All right, I think we have a floor now. Orange is wall. This is floor. I guess we just drag. Oh man, that's so easy. You just drag it on top of it. Okay, so now we have gray is floor, orange is wall, and okay, great. Let's start working with that. And I think we could do it underneath here. So we'll just make sure that that makes it easier for us to see what's floor, what's wall. Okay, awesome. So now we're going to generate again. This time we're going to make a wall from here, and we want to go up. Did I do that right? No, we did not do that correctly. There we go. Now it's currently at down below, I think. How high do we want to go? We can see the Y. I guess we'll go 10 meters high. That's pretty high. We should do a spawn. We should do a spawn and spawn in here, test the map so we can see exactly. What did I just do? Oh God, what did I just do? What am I doing? How does this work? Oh, there we go. Oh God, how do I go up? There we go. I'm still getting a handle of this camera. There we go. Okay, we'll do a 5-meter wall here. Okay, we got a 5-meter wall. And, oh, it does place it on top. Does it place it directly on top? That was a mistake. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, so this one placed below for some reason. And this one placed on top. Okay, weird. I think it must have been the way we drew this one. This one is... How do I see its height? Again, how do I see its height again? Whoa, what does that do? Hold on, that's edit. Wait, edit? Edit moves it in a way I don't want to move it. I want place. No, I want generate. No, edit. Oh, no, that's the edge. I want the vertice. Okay. Now this just tells me -1 meter. It doesn't actually tell me the actual height of it anymore, unfortunately. So we have to draw another one to figure out the height. But that's fine. Okay. What we need to do now is we go back to our assets. We're going to go and find the spawn. See if we can find this. Doorland. Okay, no, it's not there. It should be Intruder MM, I believe. We need to find spawns. Spawns. There's Saber CSG in here. Plugins, resources. Nope. Text mesh. Nope. It's got to be an Intruder MM, I would imagine. It's probably in models or prefabs. I think it's in prefabs. Maybe it's not in prefabs. Where's the spawner? Resources? No. Scenes, scripts, standard, skyboxes, animations, images. No. Materials. Oh, cool. Materials. Oh, can we just like put this on? That's cool. Okay. Models, plugins, prefabs, custom, item proxies, not that, flag, red grid, flagpole, target. Where's spawn? Oh, duh, it's right there. Okay, spawn A, spawn B. Okay, now we just got to make sure that the spawn is not floating. This wall looks actually pretty tall in relation to this guy. Good news is that this is grid snapping. Look at that. Snapping to the grid, no problem. No problem. Bring you up, bring you over here. Come on, get over there. There we go. All right. Okay. Now, we're here. Let's test it. How do we test it? Intruder. Play scene in Intruder. Wait, oh, we got to save. Intruder. Play scene in Intruder. Okay. Let's test guards. Okay. Okay. Here's the wall. So this is pretty thick. Not the worst thing in the world, but it looks like it would be better if we had like, instead of a 1x1, we had a maybe like a 0.5 width for a wall. I don't know if we can easily set that or how we easily set that. So this is the 10-meter wall, very big. 5-meter wall seems like appropriate height. It seems like appropriate height. 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay, cool. I mean, you know what? For ease of simplicity, we're just going to make our first map 1 meter by 1 meter for blocking this all out. I think that's going to make it way easier. Okay, so let's exit to main. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this guy, we want to edit this. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do at all. Okay, we want to grab this thing. Here we go. Fix that. All right. Oh, it does show the height here. 20 meters? Wait, does it? 20 meters. I'm just eyeballing this at this point. I think that is correct. No, it's not. We got to go up by 1. That was a mistake. Oh, okay. Well, got to get the right camera angle so you can like grab the right spot. Okay. Awesome. Now, is there a way to generate based on, instead of 1x1, like 0. Well, you know what? We didn't want to do decimals anyway. So let's keep it simple. Let's build our house. Okay, let's generate the next wall. Here we go. Get this here. So this goes there, and then we bring this wall up. Boom. Fantastic. Now, nicely, what we can do is we can add the door, and we should be able to do that. Let's see how many spots are out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see how many. This is 18 total. So if we go by 9, that's half. The door, I think, is 2 blocks wide, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, we got to generate. Here we go. Bring this up here. Okay, that should hopefully work. And then take this one, go to 8, and bring this one up here. We're going to find out how big that door is right away. Let's bring our custom door in. So if we go to Superboss door, Doorland. Nope, it's not in Doorland. Prefabs? Should be in prefabs. Okay, we're going to use this door. Oh, pop it in. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my god. It is amazing. Okay, and then all we got to do is just generate this guy right here, and voila, we've got a door. Okay, so there's a way to create stairs. We got some linear stairs here, so maybe we can do this. Okay, that is in the wrong direction, but maybe we can just turn this around. I'm pretty sure in the edit mode or the place mode, you might be able to turn this around. Move, offset, subtraction, intersection. No. Edit mode, maybe. Snap to grid. Yeah, we want snap to grid. Clip surfaces. It's either in edit or it's in place. We have rotation, transform, rotation. Rotation. How do we rotate? There's got to be a rotate way. There's got to be a way to rotate. Like how do we rotate? We need to learn how to rotate. Okay, so it says edit mode is where the rotation is. That's not correct. That's not correct either. Trying to figure this out. Add out of snap to grid. It shows it in the video, but it doesn't actually show how to do it. Okay, I think I have solved the problem after a lot of searching to try to find exactly where the heck it tells you how to do the rotate. So there's a... Oh my god, that took me literally like 20 minutes just to figure out how to rotate some stairs. God dang. Okay, so there's a rotate tool inside of Unity. Okay, so we got to select this tool. And there's probably a shortcut for that. But then we can see this rotation thing here. Yay. So I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to hover my mouse over to get the rotation we want. That part I have not figured out yet. Maybe I got to go from this angle. Nope. I am not sure. Wait, hold on. Wait, from the... Oh. Is it from the corner pieces? Oh, okay. And then we just click and drag. And we've rotated it. Okay, perfect. And we go back to place. And there we go. We sneak that in there. So I think we can edit this. I don't know if that's going to work the intended way that we want, but you know what? It works for now. Oh my god, 20 minutes just to learn how to rotate some stairs. Our development is going phenomenally well. Phenomenally well. Okay. Looks pretty good. We got a stairs. Now we have a door, stairs. Let's see if we can actually get up the stairs. So let's play test this and give it a shot. See if that works. Because I remember watching a video somewhere and it looked like stairs can be bugged unless you put like an invisible ramp on top of the stairs for some reason. And I don't know why that is, but that seems to be the case in how that works in most games. Yeah, see, we're having a problem getting up the stairs. So we're going to have to fix that. And we can unlock the door. And voila! We are inside our house without a roof yet, but yeah, look at that. Okay, so let's figure out how we can fix these stairs first. We're getting kind of sidetracked, but I think this is an important. I just wanted to fire that gun. That was fun. Okay, this is important. So we need to get invisible walls, or invisible ramps here, 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 and here. If we get those, we should be able to get up the stairs. How we do that, though, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure we just got to place a ramp somehow and clip it, and then make it invisible. That's how I understand how we have to do that. So let's generate a box. Sure. Let's generate this box. There. Okay. We got this box. Nope, that's all we need. We just need to place mode now. Oh, that's stairs. Oh, right. We got to turn off stairs. Delete that. Okay, we want to generate, and we want to generate a box. Okay, we're going to generate a box. Voila. Box generated. Now, I need a, like, shortcut for, like, being able to... I don't know. Being able to like select between place, generate, edit, and clip. I'm sure there's a shortcut. I just don't know how it works yet. Okay, so we're gonna use edit. And we're gonna take this. Well, look at that. We already got. Look at that. We already got a ramp. Okay, awesome. All right, so now if we just take this ramp, we just need to make this ramp invisible somehow. I have no idea how to do that. It probably has to do with surfaces. So let's take a look at possible surfaces. What do we got here? Shadow, visible, collision. Oh, I can just make it invisible like that, I think. Does that work? I don't know if that works. Hold on. I gotta move this over somehow. I think we gotta edit this. And then we gotta go there. No. Okay, I think we have to like finagle this. So if we go edit spacebar, this is... Whoops. Nope, that's not it either. This is not showing up in here. Don't want to do that. I just want place. Okay, this is showing up here. Somehow, I need to be able to move this over by one piece. Like one whatchamacallit, like quarter meter. But I'm not sure how to do that. Move offset. What if we do edit? I mean, I could try to make this... That's not going to work well. No, I don't think that's going to work. We need to figure this out. How do we make an invisible... Okay, that ramp looks good. We just need to place it. And if we just move it over, this is 11. What if we did 11.5? Negative 11.5. No, negative 11.90. No. 20. Negative 11. 12? Too much. Negative 11.6. 0.7. Nope. 0.8. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Now, unfortunately, that seems to get rid of the stairs. Let's play test and see what happens. I don't know if this is actually how you're supposed to do this. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's gonna like not work. Okay, I should have spawned as guards. I meant to spawn as intruder. We gotta run around our house here. Get around the house. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. But I think if I walk up this, look at that. I walk up it smooth. So it sort of works. It's cutting out the visibility. I just need to make it an invisible object, and then that should work. So we need to make this invisible object. Okay, hold on. No. Here we go. Where is Control F3? Houston, we have a problem. What happened to our thing here? Okay. Can I just Command Z my way out of this situation? I cannot. What just happened? Is this one of those things like those artifact things where like your artifact stops working or something? Okay, brush 9. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the problem. Here we go. Okay, we found the issue. Okay, I just for some reason can't select it. It's invisible. That's not what I wanted to do. I think we got to go to surfaces. Oh, and then we just got to select material. We got to go visible. There we go, visible. And then we got to figure out how to change the material. And I don't remember how to do that. We need to make it invisible. We need to make the material not visible. But if we make the material not visible, it also like gets rid of this. So I need to make it, shadow receive, cast, no, receive, no. Scale, fit, reverse. So I don't, select all brush surfaces. That's not what I want to do. Wall, here we go. Frame, defaults, well, spatial, that's cool. Not what I want to do. Wow, there's a lot of brushes. Briefcase, checker, cool. Collision. Maybe I want it to be collision. I don't know. Let's save it. It might be collision we actually need. Play scene and intruder. I think collision is for like for exactly what we're looking for. I could be wrong. Okay, join guards. No, it still shows up. It looks cool though. We can walk on it. Okay, so that's not what we need. So back to surfaces. Collision's not what we need. Subtract volume. No CSG. That's Saber CSG. What else we got here? Door, dark, cool. Wood, flag, floor, glass, grid, intruder, key card. I just need to figure out how to make this a mirror. That's cool. Pickup, pro builder. There's a lot of cool textures in here. Sweet. Okay, so I want to be able to select all of it. Collision? No. Visible? No. Oh God, what have we done? How do I... Why? Oh, select all brush surfaces. Okay, there we go. And then do the... No. Select all brush surfaces. Then we go like that. There. Yeah. No, that was a mistake. Why did I select that one? I was... What? Huh? What's going on? Okay, select all brush surfaces. And then go orange. No, I don't want to select those brush surfaces. I just want to select this brush surfaces. Why is it selecting those brush surfaces? Oh, is it because it's like a parent and a child? What the heck's going on? I'm so confused. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just place this guy. Take you over here for a second. Select you. Edit you. No. Surfaces. Select all brush. Why do you keep selecting? I'm so confused. This must be like a parent-child relationship. Because apparently, like, things build under other things. Okay. Let's just delete that. Why is this the way this is? Wait, why did it change when I selected it? Oh my God, what is happening right now? Okay. This is so confusing, dude. What? Okay. Anyway, all right. So we need the collision thing. We need an invisible ramp here. Or we can make little mini ramps and make them invisible to get up there, which might be easier to do. So wait a minute. Let's go generate, and we're going to go like here. But the problem is this is too big. But we'll start with this. Okay, and now we're making it in this texture pack. What the heck is going on? All right, edit this. We need to get sloped. Great. Now this is too high, and I don't know how to adjust the height for just this one. Snap to grid. Is there a way to snap to like quarter sections? Like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. Is there a way to snap to 0.25? Hold on. File. I think that's in edit settings, right? Grid and snap settings, 0.25, rotate, scale. What if we did 0.25? What happens then? Do we snap to it? No, we don't. We go, okay, go back to 1. God, how do we do this? Time to go Google a tutorial. Oh my God, I figured it out. Okay, I know, I figured it out. I did like, well, technically Google AI helped a little bit. It said to snap smaller dimensions in real-time CSG workflows, you need to adjust the grid step or step increment settings down to a finer unit. Now, the problem was I was trying to do it with the grid and snap settings here, but this is the grid and snap settings for default Unity. I needed to be adding the grid and snap settings for real-time CSG, which is right here. I didn't know that. And so it looks like this was initially set to 1, which is great. 1 is great. But sometimes you want finer grid snap settings. And in order to do that, you can set this to 0.2. So, well, at least in this case, 0.2 is the steps we need for our ladder. So if we go place and we hold D, I think we can make another one. Yeah, let's go. Now hold D again. Yeah, let's go. Okay, did that work? Okay, why is this one so much shorter than the other one? That's so confusing. Okay, we gotta edit that. Oh, ooh, okay, that's problematic. Okay, I think we need 0.1 snap settings. Okay, there we go. Let's bring you back. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's place. We're bringing you back. We're getting back to where we need to go. We need edit, and then we move this there. We need to edit this one. Need to put that there. Okay, and then we go back to place mode, and then hold D, and then move this up to get a duplicate. So D is for duplicate. Hold D again, and oh God, I just duplicated again. I didn't mean to do that. I duplicated a lot of times there. Okay, delete that one. Okay, we got a ramp now. Look at that. So all we got to do is just got to make these invisible. And if we go, I think we can do that with surfaces. If we go to here and we go visible. Oh, that almost works, but it actually ends up cutting out underneath. So that's not good. How do I make objects invisible? I got to Google that. Okay, so it turns out that this is actually much easier to do than I thought it was. I think. So if I select this, there should be like a, where's the mesh render? Okay, there's brush. If I uncheck brush, here, 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 and here, this should still exist, right? I just can't see it now. It's supposed to be render. Now I can't even see the brush. Okay, maybe that's not how I do this. God dang it. How do I do this? So confused. So confused. Okay, let's just try it. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try it. Select placing an intruder. This is a lot of trial and error. Learning how to do stuff in Intruder map maker. Okay, joint guards. All right. So we have them here, but I unselect them as brushes, so they might not exist anymore. Yeah, they don't. Okay, that's a problem. So we got to go X to main. So turning off the brushes there actually breaks the stairs. So I need to find another way to make these visible. Well, invisible, I mean, but they still need to function as ramps. So I need to figure out how to make these invisible. Okay. Okay, generate, edit, place. For some reason I can't, there we go. Okay. So surfaces, nope. Add component, brush, static. They're inside this guy's. video tutorial, there's like a setting that says mesh renderer and he unchecks it, but I don't have it here for some reason. So I don't know where I'm supposed to do that. There must be another way. Okay, so I found another tutorial. I don't know if this one's going to work, but we're going to find out. We're going to go in here. We're going to create, and then we need to create a material. This material, we're going to call it transparent material. Okay, transparent. Now we got to take the rendering and we got to select transparent here. Now if we take this and we apply it to that, now it sees all the way through. That's not work. That did not work. Okay. Undo. How do I undo? How do I undo? Gosh. Darn it. All right, there we go. I think we fixed it. Okay, we didn't follow the tutorial completely. Back to figuring out what this does. Okay, we come over to the coloring here. This is what we're supposed to do, the albedo, and then we're supposed to slide this all the way down. And that should work. Let's keep it white. Okay, now if we drag this, we go to surfaces and we find this thing and we select all brush surfaces. No, god dang it, no, we don't want to do that. If we just drag this on top of this, does that work? It doesn't. Why is this so difficult to do? Okay, back to surfaces. We gotta go this guy. No. Where's our wall material? Sure. We'll use wall. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, he says you can optionally also turn it to fade. I'm gonna try this again. For some reason, this just like doesn't want to cooperate, and I don't understand. Like, and then once you put transparent, you can see all the way through these stairs. I don't get it. Maybe it's something to do with the stairs. Maybe like, hold on. What if we move this over? What happens if I move this over? Oh, wait a minute. It is the stairs. Because if I move this over, you can. It actually is invisible. Oh, so it's the stairs that's the problem. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, that makes it kind of difficult then. How do we... I guess we got to do stairs by hand. We could do stairs by hand. It's not the worst deal in the world. Okay. So we're going to delete these. I'm going to leave this one here for now. We're going to make some stairs. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're doing this now. Okay, we need to make stairs. Where is our stair selector? Okay, we're going to go here. Like so. We're just going to copy the exact same stairs we made earlier. Like that. But we're just going to make it so it's it follows the same pattern or line as these ones. Did I do that right? I think I got that right. I think I got that right. Nope, not quite. Edit. We got to go this way. And then, oh, nope. We need to use a, oh God, what did I just do? Oh no, why does that look so weird now? What's going on? Okay, no, okay. Does that match up? Oh, it does. Okay, we're fine. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, now we go here. Then we try this again. Why is that building down there? I'm so confused. Okay, that should work. Okay, this is just the most ass backwards way to make stairs. Grab this. Nope. There we go. Oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. We're making stairs. We're making stairs. We've made stairs. Okay, look at that. Okay, now, is there a way to group these together? Can I do a, like, is there a grouping tool? Place. Can I right click? Can I group? Is there a group? Group selection. Hold on. Yeah, group selection, operation. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna rename these. Rename. Stairs. Look at that. They work. We made our own stairs. Okay, handmade. Okay, that was obviously the slow way to make stairs. But now, oh, problem is when you select these, they select individual. You have to like select this. I don't know how to like, can you like group selection, clear parent, move to view, align with view. Is there a way to like just merge these into one object? Create, can you just make one object? I don't know how to do that. Okay, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to get our stairs made. We'll learn how to do that later. Voila, voila, voila. Okay, we're good. 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 Okay, the ramp now. Now this is the transparency. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It does it again. No, it wasn't supposed to do that time. We made our own custom stairs. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Just put this up here. Try that again. So if I put this on here, you're telling me that it just doesn't like stairs in general. This game just doesn't like stairs. It just doesn't like stairs. It just doesn't like them. Just doesn't like stairs. Okay, I don't. How do I do this? Oh my god. Why? Why are you this way? Maybe if I change the texture on the stairs? Like if I add this transparent thing here, it's fine, but then once I move it over here, it just like, it glitches out. It just weirds out right there. Like, why does it do that? What's going on? Is that an artifact? Is that what artifacting is? I don't know what artifacting is. I don't know why this is happening. This is so frustrating. Okay, I just want a ramp, damn it. Duh. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Forget it. We're gonna just do a regular surface ramp because I don't know how to fix that. We're gonna try to figure that out later. We're just gonna surface this with not transparent material with well, no, not well. Where's the orange one? Yeah, we're gonna go purple, blue. We're doing blue. We're doing blue. I feel good with blue. Looks great. Looks wonderful. Just fantastic. All right, just put these ramps here for later. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't know what I'm gonna do at all. Okay, that one's blue. Forget it. Okay, it works. Okay, it works. It works. It works. We're gonna play test. Play scene in Intruder. I can't believe we spent like over half an hour just trying to figure out how to do stairs, dang it. Okay. Transparency is driving me up the wall. But okay, that door opens that way. Probably don't want the door to open that way. I should probably spin the door around. Didn't think about that. But cool. Okay. The ramp works. The ramp, we're not getting hitched on the ramp anymore. You can just get up the stairs. We just have to figure out somehow how to make that invisible at some point, and I don't know why that's not working right now. Okay. Now, is the door like being weird? Or that's just how the door looks? No, that's just how the door looks. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Everything's okay. Let's figure out how to do this. Let's figure out how to spin around this door. All right, we want to go to rotate, and we want to. Whoa, boy. Okay. I actually don't want to rotate like that. That's not good. We need to be able to rotate the door in the CSG editor. I think we need the edit mode. That's why. We need it rotate in the edit mode? No. Okay. For some reason, this door just does not want to cooperate. Okay, let's rotate it that way. I'm just going to do negative 180. That should work. Okay, great. We're going to do a place mode on the door. Why does the door look so weird right now? Wait, what's going on? Is this like too... Oh. Maybe there's a mistake here. Maybe the door is like not 2 blocks thick. Okay, if we edit this, take this guy. Okay. Yeah, wait a minute. Did we get that right? I think we did. The hinge on this one might be a little bit off too. No, it seems fine. Okay. It was just a roof, I think. Now there's a gap. I think we fixed it. It was just a small gap. Gap's still there. Hold on. That goes down a little bit too much, though. That, like, clips into the door. Did the door, like, raise? Hold on. Is the door going to function? I don't know if the door's going to function. Okay, we're going to push the door in. Like so. Oh, it's snapping to the grid map. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the door's on the wall. That looks like it should work. This might not, though. For whatever reason. Doors seem kind of tricky here. Let's go to placing intruder. Let's just test the door, see if the door works. Or does it like collide with the wall and then cause a problem? I don't know. Soon to find out. The door should swing out into the building now. Okay, yeah, but it is clipping here. Why? I don't know. Is the door like... For some reason, is it too high? No, it looks fine. I could just move the door down maybe, but then it would clip into the floor. That's kind of annoying, actually, that does that. I could do a 0.5 there and just fix it. Okay. My perfectionism is coming out. Perfectionism is showing. All right, let's go over here. If I set the position here to 0.05, nope, mistake were made there. 0.05, that should hopefully be enough. And just move the camera down a bit. Let's see. That looks fine. Look, now you can see the trim all the way around. That looks good. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Intruder, quick playtest, placing an intruder. I just want to make sure that we like nail that so it like doesn't look silly later on, so we know exactly what we're doing when we do grid snapping down the road. Okay. Open the door. Door does not clip. You can see the door jamb. There's not a whole lot of room there, but I think it's actually correct. So for some reason, we just needed a 0.05 scale. But, door works. Look at that. Door works. Okay. I'm not sure how to, like, move the door off the grid, but, that's fine. The ramp we're going to need to solve later. How to make invisible blocks that we can still have collisions, so we can still, like, move up and down on. This is a problem for future us. I got frustrated with that. Frustrated with that problem today. Okay, let's see if we can get this roof figured out with CSG. We got sidetracked. We got severely sidetracked in our quest for creating a door. No, stairs, actually. Stairs. The door was fine, but the stairs was the big problem. Okay, we're going to generate. No idea how this is going to look. I don't want to generate at this way. I want to go back to 1 here. So you can play around the scale, actually, which is kind of cool. So we learned how to play around with scale. That's sweet. We're going to bring this up here. I think we're going to go like... Sure. That was at 2 meters. Let's do 3 meters. 3 meters? Let's do 2 meters. 2 meters is good. Okay, we're going to make that there. We're not going to make another one here. Nope. Let's fly over here. Bring this one up by 2 meters. Great. Look at that. Okay, now we're going to edit mode. And we're going to bring this down. If we can bring it down. Oh, can we not edit this now? What's going on? Edit. Why does this not work? Oh, you know why? It's because we didn't change the scaling. Wait, did it? Really? Was that why? Whoa. Not what we want to do. I think we need to change the scaling here to 0.1. Does that fix the problem? No, it's not. For some reason now we have a new problem and it's not letting us edit like we did before. What the heck is going on? Addition, subtraction. Bro, I'm just getting tired at this point. Okay, what? Why? Okay, this moves, but we don't want to use that. Should still be. This should still work with a scale of 1 for whatever reason. This works. Corner pieces also work. That looks cool, actually. Could just drive this into the middle. Now it doesn't want to work again. Unable to find style mini label. Why are you the way that you are? Place. Is it place? Why is the edit mode? Why did the edit mode stop working? What the heck is happening right now? Okay, like the corner piece works for whatever reason. Why is Unity so mentally taxing? I'm having fun, but now I was having fun, but now I'm in the frustration zone, and it's difficult, lemon, difficult. All right, where? Okay, is there something that I'm missing here? Why do these have these symbols? Addition. Okay. No, I don't want to select that. Don't want to select that. This is just not moving. Hold on, I got it. Realtime CSG. I'm gonna Google this one. Oh my god, okay, I figured out what was a problem. Okay, so I Googled it, and AI, thankfully, answered our question, and AI is getting better, it's helping us out. This was Google's AI, and it said, if your real-time CSG brush or box refuses to move in the Unity scene view, it's usually because you were on the wrong edit mode. And what was happening here was I was in the selector mode, and when I went to do this, nothing happened. Once I moved over here to the move tool, I can now grab this and move it, which is exactly what I wanted to do from before. Now, that should work. Okay, wonderful. Oh, you can just do this. That's cool. Okay, so now we have our little, we're gonna have a little roof here in a second. Okay, for the love of all that is holy, what is going on? Here we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, we got a roof. We have a roof. Amazing. I don't know how to cut that out though. I haven't learned subtraction yet. The roof is very flat in here. I would like to be able to make the roof like subtracted. I don't know how to do that. We could do a place mode and then duplicate it and then go back here and then just like shorten it. This is probably like the wrong way to do this. Like this is probably the wrong way to do this. I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Living life on the edge. Okay. There's definitely got to be a better way to do this. But I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do this. And I've got this small little piece here, right? Like I've got this guy. It's like half the size. All right. And what we're going to do, it's going to bring, okay, we need, no, oh God, what did I just do? We need to edit this. We need to go into the middle. We need to bring you up and we need to duplicate and we need to change the color so it makes it easier to see what the heck it is we're doing. So we're going to go green. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go to place mode. We're going to hold D, drag another one over here. Then we're going to go to rotate. Rotate that around and move you back. Oh, go back to the move tool. All right, so now we got this guy, and it's like You see how it's like a little bit smaller than the top one? What I want to do is, I know there's a subtraction mode. We're going to go inside here. We're going to go right here. And we're going to go to subtraction. And I think that might actually work. Oh my god, it works. It actually worked. It actually perfectly works. What the balls? We got it. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to go back in here. And we're going to go subtraction mode. Did we just do it? No, what happened? What did I just do? Where is it? No, no, no. Okay, here we go. We're going to go put that in here. It's in there. Now we do subtraction. What the heck? What the heck? What? Okay, let's delete. No, let's not delete that one. Let's look at this one. Let's delete and move. That does not work. I don't understand how this is working. Oh, God. All right, subtraction mode. That's supposed to pass through this guy. This guy, for whatever reason, is just not getting subtracted. But look, that did work inside there. Just not perfectly. Okay, what brush is here? Okay, this brush. Intersection? No, that's not what we want to do. Addition. Okay. If I move this in here, it's in the spot it should be, but if I hit subtraction mode, for some reason, it's not subtracting. Okay, Google time. Oh, so it has a hierarchy order that could be the issue. And I think that's the problem, actually. So let's go back out. This is our subtraction brush. We're going to go back to addition so we can visually see it. This guy is the problem. And this guy needs to be underneath this guy. So if we do that and then we go down here, then we switch to subtraction, that does not fix the problem either. Shoot. Okay, bring that back up. This is going to be our addition brush. For some reason. Okay, maybe we need to put this here. This is an additive brush. This is an addition. This is a subtractive brush. It's below. Now, if I subtract, does it work? Oh, it does. Sort of. What the heck is going on? What is happening right now? I am so confused. It's like partially working, but partially not working now. I'm even more confused than I was before. Did I just do this wrong? No, that goes to the edge here. Why is this? So confused, dude. So confused. Okay, so we're like halfway there. This one is not working as intended. We're gonna go back to addition. Now there's what's happening here? What is actually going on? Why is this one like missing a chunk right here? What? What? Okay. I'm just going to delete this piece. I don't even know what the hell is happening there. So confused. We're going to hold D and move over here again. It looks like there's a piece here. Hold on. Is there something here? What? Oh, there is. Oh, hold on. Oh, that was the problem. Okay, now we hold D and move. Oh no, we hold D and move over here. Okay, we got the big one. Now we just got to rotate it around. We're getting there. We're getting there. If I could just, for the life of me, just rotate this piece, that'd be just dandy. It'd be just dandy. We could just rotate it. Just Rotate. Rotate the base. Oh my god. Seriously. How do I rotate? Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. We're back. We are so back. All right. Get that roof piece on. Okay, now we go into subtraction mode here. We move this guy down. We go in. Yes! Yes! Finally! Okay, we made something. We made a roof. Oh my god, we made a roof. Holy cow, it works. It works. It works. Put the light source up here. Oh my god, it works. It works. It works. It bloody well works. Okay. We gotta save. We're gonna test this out. Select intruder. Place scene in intruder. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, look at that beautiful roof. Look how beautiful that roof is. Look at it. It's all blue and beautiful. Oh my god, and we got a green roof inside. Oh my god, this is so sick. Man, this is awesome. Okay, we got a barn roof house thing now. Oh, this is amazing. This is the most amazing news I've had all day. Oh my god. This is just wonderful news. So celebratory gunshot. Okay, well, I think that we have made a fantastic job, a fantastic strides in our business of housemaking in Intruder for episode 2, day 2 of learning how to make Intruder maps in Unity. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Zen out.